On the 21st of December, I ran the best race of my life. 10K. 54 minutes. Now, for some of you, that might not be a lot, but for me, it was. First time ever to do 10K under an hour. I executed it perfectly. I paced it properly. I didn't panic. I didn't fade. It just worked to the T. It was the best I've ever raced. And I walked away from that thinking, right, London Marathon, we are on. What I didn't expect was that things would start slipping almost immediately after. That 10K was not luck, it was structured training. 3 runs a week, strength training dialed in, recovery on point. I showed up with intent. Sub 60 was the goal. 54 minutes. That's not just under, that's controlled. And you know what? It proved something to me, that I could push pace without blowing up. But here's the truth. A marathon isn't built on one good race. It's built on consistent long runs. But then Christmas, New Year's came. Family, time off routine, later nights than usual, different schedule, being at home, not having my routine. And I'll be honest, the long runs stopped being a priority for me. And I missed a few of them. And at that time, it didn't really feel that dramatic. It felt reasonable. I was spending time with my family. This is the time to take the time off and relax a little bit. But marathon prep is pretty unforgiving. Miss a tempo run? Fine. Miss a strength session? I'll survive. Miss long runs? That's the foundation. That's where the first cracks started. Coming to January, my birthday, got a bit of an illness, nothing catastrophic, but enough again to disrupt the rhythm. Came back, tried to rebuild. Then work got a bit heavy around January time. Coaching load got high. Usual early mornings, rainy days, cold days. Then I got ill again towards the end of January, beginning of February. And this is, I guess, where people misunderstand marathon prep, including me. It's not the big events that derail you, it's the stacking of small disruptions. Then came the hamstring issues. Tightness, crampy feeling, slight pull. Not really enough to fully stop, but enough to make me a bit more cautious. Then on the back of that, the hip started speaking because I changed my dynamics when running, so the hip started tightening up. And this is the danger zone for anyone who, like me, who lifts a lot, who's been lifting all my life, and then starts to run. You know, I'm strong enough to push through in terms of mentality, but my body, not quite. But I'm smart enough to know that I shouldn't push that, and so I didn't. So instead of progressing mileage confidently, I was negotiating with my body. And the real lesson here is, and that's the lesson that I'm learning in real time, is that fitness isn't lost in one dramatic collapse. It just erodes quietly when consistency breaks. And I talk about consistency with all of my clients, and I wasn't consistent enough with my runs, and the 10K showed me what I'm capable of at my best. The weeks after that showed me how fragile momentum can be if I don't stay consistent with it. And I guess here's the humbling part. I coach this for a living. I understand progressive overload. I understand fatigue management. But when life gets layered on top, theory meets reality. So where am I now with London Marathon prep? I'm not in a crisis quite yet. I'm definitely not going to quit. But I've had to recalibrate a little bit. The goal now isn't ego pace. It's consistent long runs, staying injury free, respecting my recovery. Because London isn't 1 December, January, even February. It's built in the boring middle months. Now, going forward, February, March, April. It's 11 weeks today. So, if you're watching this and you're falling off your routine, whatever it is, Christmas, illness, work, kids, that doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. The difference isn't perfection. It's whether you reset or you quit. The 54-minute 10K proved that I can definitely perform when everything's going well. Now, the real challenge is proving I can stay consistent, especially in the next 11 weeks. And that's what this journey is all about. Muscle versus marathon continues. We've got 11 weeks till London Marathon. Let's see how it goes.